Our main event this week sees the all-yellow Royal Santa Magritta take on the Bilbali Desperados, who've barely got a look in the build-up to this one. It's the first meeting between the two teams, who, as we've seen, come into the match in 12th and 11th in the Elite Division, respectively. The Royals have not yet won this season, while the Desperados have not won since a round 1 victory over Vinscore Defiant. The Royals are without Dwarf Blitzer Grimnir Battleborn, who was killed in the 2-1 defeat to the Boozers last week. Iñaki Bereziatua misses out for the Desperados after suffering a serious injury against the Red Squigs last week. There is a debut for Peo Aguirre Gomez Corta, the sneaky git for the Desperados. Now, as you've seen in the build-up there, the Royals will wear a limited edition cheese kit today, with the kits to be auctioned off to charity after the match. The better the Royals perform, the higher the prices that are expected to be reached. How are the Desperados feeling about this very, very important clash? Let's ask their coach.
For the Desperados at this point, every game is a final. And it's very unfortunate that they are going to face a wounded beast, such as the Royals, at their home and under a special, let's say, sponsorship campaign with the charity thing and the yellow cheesy kit. So it's a hard game. It's a difficult one. They will try their best.
The old tough place to go narrative. Coming from Viking Cop, talking about a team who have not won a game all season. Let's get into it then. Royals versus Desperados. Very, very important match.
And it is all very cheesy.
This is one of those games where a draw is just kind of no good to either. So you might think either it's going to be cagey as both try not to lose, or we might end up with a barnstormer here. Of course, the Desperados have a little bit of credit to earn back with the general public after their 6-5 loss to the Red Squigs last time out.
Which was not rigged, like, at all. I can promise you.
The Royals should be easy to spot today.
I think this is the closest to neon yellow that you can get. And only one assistant coach, because both teams are very even on TK.
Desperados win the toss. They are going to kick in this one. Let's take a look at the lineups for the game. So the three-pronged attack for Bilbali continues with Andoni Elizalde, Igor Urutikoechea and Mikel Martin, the three blitzers on the team. For bodyguards, you may spot that Unai Alonso is now Frenzy Juggernaut for this game. Julen Guruteta is the tackle one, Ibai Guruteta is the mighty blow guard one, and Kepa Martinez is still a rookie. Two throwers, one does the throwing, one does some defensive work. Caldo Berenga is the thrower and Javi De La Fuente is kinda not. And then we've had a bit of a last minute name change to Joaquin Aguirre Gomez Corta, not Peo, who comes in as the sneaky git. Asier Larauri is the dirty player, and then we've got Xabi Arizmendi, who has Wrestle, and Santi Garamendi, who has Dauntless. That went quite well in terms of pronunciations. It can only go downhill from here.
That was excellent. I need to put things more difficult for you.
Stop it. The Royals, with a fairly limited roster, no bench for the Royals today. Marco von Peebles is the thrower. Oakbury Orchard is the leader pile driver tree. Macintosh is the troll slayer, who is movement 4 still. He still hasn't recovered from his cheese lethargy. Alfonso Pettersson has block but remains not a good player. Then the two dwarf blockers, Silver Throne and Waddington. Eddie Sylvester has had a quiet season, the block guard catcher. Lotho Marigold and Roderick Roothopper, it's easy for me to say, are the two halflings and then two linemen, Bailey Wade and Morgan Davey. One sneaky git and a strength bust and a movement bust, and one is sneaky git and pile driver. Great combination. The blitzer, who makes his second appearance for the Royals, is Dan Jarus. As you'd expect, De La Fuente onto LOS duty.
De La Fuente already embracing his role as defense specialist.
Oh, so we're setting up quite deep here, possibly anticipating the Royals going for a one-turn throw, which they've been quite prone to doing this season. Very yellow, that kit, you have to say.
Very flashy. It hurts my eyes.
The kick, Von Peebles.
It's a shallow kick.
Who appears to have fumbled Ruski now. Moves across to it. And perfect passing is in play for
Perfect passing for the Royals.
the Royals. So it's 2 SPP for each pass completed instead of 1. And nice yellow dice to go with the yellow kit as well. The cubes of cheese as McIntosh gets the first hit of the game on Javi De La Fuente, which is a KO. Oh, we're going downtown. Oh, we're looking for the surf. Against
It's difficult to solve the
defend
Desperados.
piece.
Just find good skill.
I want a 1 in 9 from the tree. Get away with it on the 4+ loner reroll. The Royals pushing forward fairly aggressively here. Not going to throw... oh, there is one halfling on the bench, by the looks of things. Eddie Sylvester moving forward into scoring range. And Marco Von Peebles is going to try a pass to get 2 SPP. And Von Peebles has thrown that inaccurately. And Pettersson has dropped it. And that's a reroll that worked. But we're 2 rerolls down on the first turn. Now, can we see a surf back the other way, even against stand firm? But there's a frenzy juggernaut blitzer, bodyguard, sorry, knocking around. Would need a dodge out to make that work. But that might be what the Desperados have planned here. It is indeed. Unai Alonso going for the surf. Double push. Can't use stand firm on that. And Alonso gets it done. Oh, and he's injured as well. Huge play from Unai Alonso.
Unai Alonso sporting his newly learned French skill to his best effect. Great start for the Desperados in here. And all the Royals packed in the right flank.
McIntosh making moves to the other side, so it might be going to switch the play here. Armour break and an injury from McIntosh. As the Royals strike back, it's Garamendi who's gone. There's no counter
No more
surf
dirty
though.
player. No more Dauntless.
Because it's all fend and stand firm, isn't it? So there's not really a counter surf on. Here goes
No,
Pettersson.
because the only Juggernaut player is McIntosh, who is also movement busted. So he's not really that fast. Double push against stand firm piece. Ibai Guruceta not going anywhere.
Unai
And
Alonso.
punches being taken by the Desperados.
A hit on Lotho Marigold and a stun on Lotho Marigold.
Marigold is fine. Asier Larrauri escaping the tree via 2-die block, which turns out to be a push. And that's a 3-die with Mighty Blow.
strength
No,
busted,
with
of
block
course.
actually.
Here comes a blitz from Uruti Koichea. And he gets the armor break. Been practicing against Varag and the boys.
So it seems that the Desperados are okay fighting back so far. With that's a lot of plays from the Royals down. We're on total 5.
Yeah. Making the drive a little more difficult, but there is a little bit of space on the flank the Royals might fancy. Von Peebles moves forwards, and it looks like the blitz is going to be on the now dodge Urutikoichea. McIntosh double skulls it. Gets the reroll on the 3+. Gets the armor break as well. Good KO. But all the rerolls now gone.
For McIntosh. Third hit for McIntosh for this third removal. So he's been delivering as a top level player. He's expected to do that. The Desperados need to shift to the other side. Not sure if they can manage that, actually. But there are some more hits to be taken.
Yeah, I suppose the reroll choice when we do have pro is probably a poor one. So it's a 3+ either way. Obviously, with pro, you only get to reroll one of the dice. It's going to be a blitz here. Going to be a 1 dice on Pettersson. And Wrestle will get the job done. Ball on the ground. Can Elizalde recover it with sure hands? He can. Good stuff from the Desperados, who have the ball. Von Peebles blitzes back and gets the pow. Sack from Marco Von Peebles this time. And Sylvester should be able to get that. There can probably be a score here. McIntosh with the hit on Mikel Martin. And Sylvester's not going to try and pick it up. We're going to get Pettersson to do it instead. He's going to fail a dodge and drop the ball. Alfonso Pettersson fails again. Julen Gurutzeta mopping up for the Desperados. And it's looking grim for the Royals again, isn't it?
The Royals have lost the ball, but the Desperados are not really having the numbers to counter this. This is a couple of 1-in-9s back to back.
Yeah.
Desperados shifting their players to this other side of the pitch.
Ooh, Elizalde gets it.
Elizalde makes the pickup. Good skills or hands. First rush, he fails. Reroll use, first reroll use for the Desperados. In the GFI. Rush, as they call it. Over Orkard.
Oh, dead!
Oh!
Mikel Martin!
Mikel Martin in the face.
The 3-pronged attack is suddenly 2-pronged.
Yeah, that could have called for an apple, but after showing previously that the Desperados apple does not know how to deal with dead players, so there have been a couple of 2 dead apple dead in the entire season for the Desperados.
Big hit from McIntosh.
Oh, another one.
The Royals are fighting back here, even though they have lost the ball. Might be Elizalde on his own. Dodge from tackle from Sylvester does not work out. This is the problem. They can't sack. Can't sack Alfonso Pettersson because it's the ZFL. You can't do that. Elizalde on his own. Going through Lothar Marigold. No armor break. Could be problematic. As could all of these failed rushes, but he's got there.
3 rushes failed. 3 reloads gone. But Elizalde still has the ball.
More rushes to just try
The
and
Desperados down to 6 players.
But they have the ball. That could be all important. Hit from Alfonso Pettersson. Gets the armor break. Oh, and he's injured in Pettersson. Takes out Julen Gurutzeta. That'll draw
Turns
the
out
apple.
that Pettersson is more of a blitzer rather than a ball carrier. And Gurutzeta is patched because the team is already very low on players.
It's a shame the tree can't throw the strength 2 Bailey Wade. Oh, an attempted dodge from Morgan Davey. Does not work out. So probably going to be a ball carrier blitz here from Anthony Elizalde. Gets the push only on Lotho Marigold. And Elizalde is going to run for the line. He's going to stop by the line.
He's run out of movement, to be fair. And he has the ball a little bit under control.
Frenzy hits. No, not frenzy hits. The other way around. So the Royals looking at going 1-0 down in this crucial relegation showdown. Could be looking really problematic for them if they can't find a result here. Here comes Von Peebles. Have to take the double both down. That's going to stop Marigold getting near the ball. He's going to jump over, and he's going to fail the jump over. Try and base the ball. Elizalde is stalling. This one matters to the Desperados. Armor break there.
I would say that Unai Alonso has performed a hell of a game so far. Desperados with 5 players on the pitch. Nobody else is remaining.
Peebles gets the knockdown. And there's a foul in there. And it's a stun only. And Anthony Elizalde scores for the Desperados, who lead in Santa Magritta. The Royals lose this, they will be staring down the barrel of relegation. Both KOs stay out. So we'll get the bench at least for the Desperados, but both KOs staying out is not good news. The Royals are down to 10 by my count. The Desperados will be at 8. Yeah, 8 versus 10. So there's a chance for the Royals yet. Jane Fans gives a moles under the pitch result once again. See a blitz with mighty blow from Ibai Gurutzeta. Can't find a armor break there. There'll be another hit from Julen Gurutzeta, his brother. But that's going to have to be wrestled on the 1 in 9. Could be a foul, possibly. No, not looking that way. Elizalde has the ball. He's not sure where to go with it, though.
Yeah, the Desperados are low, 2 players already. And one of their defense line is down because he decided to 1 in 9. So, comprehensively, they are confused. So, they decide to hold the position and see what happens.
Here goes the tree, Oakbury Orchard. Straight through Caldo Berenga. Armor break. Oh, big hit from Oakbury Orchard.
Oh,
as the Royals look to fight back.
The Royals being now 3 players up in a strong position. The ball is safe this time.
Could be a foul here as well. Marigold on the way through.
That's a lot of pressure. Here comes Marigold with 1 assist.
Oh, another one!
Oh, another one. Well, that's the Desperados down to 6 players.
6 versus 10. The referee doesn't call it. Bilbali under
It's
pressure
time
here.
for the Epics.
They're taking all the blocks they can get at the moment. Pettersson is pushed back. Dan Jarus went down. It's going to be very, very difficult. I mean, look how trapped as well the lineman is over there. That is a 1 in 81 from the rookie, the newbie, Aguirre Gomez-Corta. So surely there'll be a shot on the ball here. McIntosh looking for another removal. Kepa Martinez this time. Eddie Sylvester has based the ball. It's going to be Alfonso Pettersson to come round and hit the ball. He's failed the rush with the moles under the pitch. Pettersson fails again.
Pettersson fails again, to the surprise of absolutely nobody.
This dwarf is possibly single-handedly costing the Royals the chance. Dodge from Elizalde. He's going to have to potato this. He's failed another rush. But the reroll lets him off. Knockdown on Dangerous here. He's got to stand firm. Opts not to stand firm, which is... He could have actually forced himself back to maybe be able to reach the ball there. Here comes Roderick Rootopper to base. It'll be Von Peebles to make a dodge, I think. He's going to be the one to do the blitz. And Von Peebles... Oh, there's a dodge there.
Attention.
Oh, Eddie Sylvester.
Nobody paying attention to the fact that there are moles under the pitch and every rush is a 3+.
Marco Von Peebles can't find the sack. Reroll from Von Peebles. Gets it. Von Peebles. Oh, and the scatter means it's 3+ to pick it up, but Von Peebles has got it done. The Royals might not be dead and buried. There's going to be a foul from Lotho Marigold. He snaked it, but Sneaky Gate will let him off.
Oh, Sneaky is such a good skill.
What on earth can Bilbali even do against this? Elizalde dodging out. From downtown, it's going to be Ibai Gurutzeta. That's not good enough. Last reroll. He's wrestled him down. The sack is good. And there's a dodge from Xabi Arizmendi, the lineman, who fails to pick up. And it's gone the wrong way. What a second half. It's going to be a blitz from Eddie Sylvester now, who gets the knockdown on Arizmendi. And another break for the Desperados. Is Von Peebles going to be the one to dodge and pick this up? Von Peebles fails to dodge. He's down.
Everything is a mess and it's very exciting.
Gurutzeta to blitz. There's no rerolls left for the Desperados. He gets the power on Lotho Marigold. He gets the neck injury on Lotho Marigold. Astonishing second half. Can Elizalde pick it up? He's rolled a 1. And he's got it this time. And Elizalde to the line scores. Desperados 2 up. Well, in desperate fashion, really. And the Royals have it all to do. Both KOs back for Bilbali. It's more bodies to help them defend this situation now. They'll be playing with 8. That's probably going to be enough against the 9 that I think the Royals will have. Bailey Wade did not come back. We might have to throw now to have any chance of getting back into this. There's the deep kick. Such a deep kick. And there's a quick snap which might help. Oh, Von Peebles won't be able to get the ball to Rootopper in time with that. No kicker on the field. It was just an amazing kick. Pro fails.
On
Javi de la
defense
Fuente.
specialist Javi de la Fuente holding this time against McIntosh. Making the team proud.
Hit from Oakbury Orchard. Going to be dangerous. Who gets the knockdown on Ibai Gurutzeta. Remember, there's still moles under the pitch here. And that is...
Oh, and that was...
What happened
there?
That
was a 1-in-9 with Brawler and Pro.
Oh my goodness me.
Brawler gave another ball down and Pro failed. So the 1-in-9 stayed.
Unbelievable. Silver Throne messing up for the Royals.
Dangerous opting for standing firm. Not risking himself to another shoulder block. And there's going to be the retaliation hit from defense specialist Javi de la Fuente onto McIntosh.
Gets the knockdown, does De La Fuente. No break. The Royals running out of time. They're going to need to score this turn, and the tree's taking root. They don't even have the ball in hand. Because of that turnover, it's going to be... He's going to have to pass the root hopper and try and just hand it off to Dangerous amongst all of that. It's the only chance.
McIntosh failing the most under the pitch GFI, but throwing it. Getting another break.
On Peebles. Oh, he's failed that pick up. The Royals are going to lose. Marco von Peebles again. Blitz and Dangerous goes down. Morgan Davey at least stays on his feet and is technically a scoring threat. Javi de la Fuente is on a bit of a rampage up in midfield there. Dodge through from Uruticoechea to perhaps have Bilbali go and win this 3-0. Sure feet coming in clutch. Root hopper goes down. He's okay. What do the Royals have in their locker now? Because Uruticoechea wants to make this 3-0. Von Peebles looking for the pass. He gets the ball this time. Needed your hands. Where is he going to send it? Animosity! He rolls a snake on the animosity.
Unbelievable scenes. Is this the snake? Was it a snake?
It was a snake.
Oh dear. I don't remember.
Blocks in the backfield for Bilbali, who would have to score this turn if they're going to score. And I'm not sure Uruticoechea would have enough movement to sack the ball. It would need to be a perfect scatter. That's a 1-in-9, though, from the newbie, Aguirre Gomez-Corta.
That's the third 1-in-9 in 3 blocks from Aguirre Gomez-Corta, who is clearly better at fouling than at blocking.
Are we going to try and get Pettersson the ball? McIntosh gets the knockdown. Von Peebles going for the pass to Eddie Sylvester. And he's inaccurate at the pass. And the Desperados win the crucial relegation showdown by 2 touchdowns to 0. Huge result. Really, really big result for the Desperados to get that win. The Royals are in all sorts of trouble now. A famous win for Bilbali in a really important match. Anthony Elizalde with 2 touchdowns. He's the hero on the day. The Royals, it just didn't work out for them, did it? Despite how many Desperados players they were able to remove. Just did not work out Must be happy with that result, Viking Cop. Have to be.
Oh, I am pleased. I think it was a good show. It was very well played, all things considered, by Mayor Byte also. There were plenty of sacks. I think the ball went off no less than 4 or 5 times during the entire game, which was very silly. With Von Peebles sacking twice, finding the pause on Elizalde. And eventually, the Desperados managing to get the 1-0 lead at halftime, which was big for them, but being really down on players very early because it was like 3 removals in 2 turns, opening in the second half for the Royals. And then the potato play eventually worked out with Von Peebles failing finally a 1-9 and leaving a gap for Elizalde to pick the ball up and making use of sure hands, because this is all part of the ZFL. And yeah, big win for them. And then it was not so hard for the Royals to make it 2-1, but definitely luck was not on their side this day.
A rough old season for the 2 Old World Alliance teams, because we've just watched the Ham Hawks earlier on in the 2nd division, who were in the relegation zone there, and the Royals are in the relegation zone and then some in the Elite Division. Both of those OWA teams finished 3rd in their respective divisions last season. But the league table now, at the end of round 6, we're past halfway in the season, and the league table in the Elite Division looks like this. It is a familiar name on top as the Torlithenal Celtics pull out a 2-point lead over the Quetzal Quicks. The Celtics won this week. The Quicks drew. The Enchanters lost. The Boozers and Vinscore Defiant are both on 9 points, and they're not fully safe from relegation yet, but it would take something of a collapse from both of those teams in the final 5 games, and good performances from the others. But then look at the relegation scrap, which is basically everybody else down. The Rangers have 7, but the best touchdown difference by far. The Red Squigs have 7. The Desperados up to 8th now on 6 points. Those wins that they've managed to get instead of draws have been crucial for the Desperados. The Bozos slip to 9th. The Mavericks remain 10th on touchdown difference. And it's the Sartosa Deckhands now who slip into the relegation zone. The Royals remain 3 points adrift of safety. So a win might not even get them out of the bottom 2.
The conclusion from this, green and white is good?
Well, the Deckhands presumably just setting themselves up for another final day miracle to stay in the division.
Final day, amazing play.
If you've not seen,
they have more resources for that.
if you're newer to the ZFL and you've not seen the way the Deckhands stayed up last season, with victory over the Enchanters, I think there's a clip of it knocking around on my channel somewhere, and boy is it worth a watch, because it is something else. Might be setting that up again. Royals have to face the Celtics. Obviously we got Howitzer Cup next week, so the 4 Howitzer Cup games will happen, but the next games, the Bozos versus the Desperados, is another big game for both of those teams. The Deckhands face the Enchanters. Defiant versus the Boozers in the battle for 4th now. At the top, it's the Quicks versus the Celtics next game. The Rangers face the Mavericks, and the Royals are at home to a resurgent White Peak Red Squigs.